Hey everyone. Thank you for tuning in for our second online parents meeting. I know I had said in the first one, I hope we'd only have to do one of these, but sadly that is not the case. But thank you for being here. And I do have three things I'd like to update you all on today, including camps and our new schedule and what we're doing with Senior Recognition Sunday. Before we get to that, though, I just want to say a quick word of thank you to all those who were praying for us this past week. I know I let the students know and many of the adults know that Kate, my wife, was having surgery last week, and just want to let you all know now that it went well. She's recovering well, and so thank you for your prayers and for the texts of support that were sent. So moving on to announcements. First off, with us now meeting on campus beginning this past Sunday, we are going to tweak our BFG schedule and, in fact, our whole weekly schedule going forward. So this week, have our groups at the normal times. Next week, there will be just a couple of changes. So on Sundays, the high school BFG time is going to stay the same. It will be 3 p.m. on Sunday. Middle school is going to move from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And there's a couple of reasons for that switch. One is we want to make sure that all our middle school students have an opportunity to participate in BFG time regardless of which service they and their family are attending. So whether you're doing one of the three on-campus services or whether you're doing the live stream service, whichever option your family chooses as the best fit for you right now, we want to make sure our middle school students have a chance to participate in that. At the same time, we know people have to eat. They have to eat lunch. They have to eat dinner. And so keeping it at 2 was just hard, especially for those going to the 12:15 service, because that meant they got out at 1 and had just 1 hour to go home, get lunch done, and get their students set up for the middle school Zoom, which just didn't seem like enough time. So we moved it from the 2 o'clock slot right before high school to the 4 o'clock slot right after high school. Additionally, our middle of the week lineup is going to change a little bit as well. So at this point in the year, this is normally when we are done with C groups. C groups will be wrapping up and we'd be transitioning to Sunday nights. Since we can't really do Sunday nights right now too easily, what we're going to do instead is condense our middle of the week gathering to just one time slot for both high school and middle school. So Wednesdays at 4 p.m., all students are welcome to join us for just a fellowship and prayer time. We'll still have our breakout rooms, so we'll be all together in a big group for a little while, and then we'll do breakout rooms, and sometimes it might be all middle school in one and all high school in another, or we'll break it down a little more granular and have 6th grade boys, 12th grade girls, things like that. But it'll be just a time to catch up in the middle of the week, pray for one another, see each other again, and my plan is for us to do some games like we did with the scavenger hunts and competitions from time to time during that time slot as well. So if you can make it, we'd love for you all to be there. So we'll have 3 slots then going forward through the week. High school BFG will be 3 p.m. on Sunday. Middle school BFG will be 4 p.m. on Sunday. And then we'll have that one time slot in the middle of the week, Wednesdays at 4 p.m. for everybody to just catch up and see one another. So that is the new schedule going forward. And if you check out the NAWC Youth Live website, that'll be updated with the links and the times and all that. Number 2 is camps. So some of you may have seen just on Crossing social media sites that they have canceled all July programming. And for us, that means both the middle school camp and the high school mission trip are canceled because our high school mission trip was actually through Crossings this year. In fact, the high school mission trip kind of got double canceled in a way because Trinity International University, where we were going to stay, also canceled all their July programming. So Crossings shut down and the place we were going to stay has shut down as well. So I want to let you all know that full refunds will be issued to everybody, including your deposits. Our bookkeeping department is going to cut and mail checks to all the families who have paid in for the amount you have paid in up to this point. So everything, deposit, all that will be sent back to you. Additionally, there are some potential fall weekend camps that are opening up. Crossings, for instance, is having a couple of 3-day camps in October and November. Currently, we're looking into that, and we'll give you guys more info on that and some options that we come up with in the coming weeks as to what we might do later on in the year when hopefully the restrictions have relaxed a little bit and it's safe for us to gather again in groups like that. So that takes care of camps and our new schedule. Last thing I want to let you all know about is Senior Recognition Sunday. So this is a huge milestone every year as part of the youth calendar. And pandemic or not, we want to make sure we have it and we carve it out and we maintain that as a special day because it is a special day to recognize our graduating seniors. This year, it's going to occur on June 7th. And we will have 4 different components that go into Senior Recognition Sunday this year. One is before each service, both the 3 on-campus services and the online service, we'll just have a photo slideshow going of our seniors with their pictures and their names so that the congregation is aware of who's graduating and they can get the recognition due their accomplishment. And I'll be reaching out this week to families of seniors to see if they'd like to participate in that and send in some photos of their graduates. Number 2, during the services, so this will be the live stream as well as the 3 on-campus services, we will have a time of prayer for the seniors, just recognizing them, asking the Lord's blessing on them as they transition to this new season of life. Third component is during our high school BFG time on that date, so June 7th at 3 p.m., we will have a time of extended recognition within our youth group where I'll say a word about each senior and things we've appreciated about them. So if you have a senior or you are a senior watching this video, please try to make it out to that. We'd love to have them and love to recognize them. And then number 4, I will be delivering senior gift boxes to each of our senior families, and that will include the has-been hoodies and along with a couple other items for those that want their congratulations yard signs. Those will be delivered at the same time. And just to let everybody know, when these boxes are assembled, they will be assembled wearing gloves and with masks on, and they will be sealed and left to sit for a period of 24 hours before they are delivered to senior families. And then from there, please feel free to do whatever additional safety or cleaning measures you feel is appropriate. That takes care of all the announcements then. Again, I am sorry that we're continuing to have to do it via live stream or via YouTube like this. However, very grateful to have this technology available, grateful that we can have Zooms and just for the opportunity to see you all during the week that way. So take care, God bless, and hopefully we'll see you Sunday.